Hello, it's I WebFox, and welcome to the many views of Georgetown 14. The movie I saw was Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. And I saw this movie at the good old local Georgetown 14 Digital Cinemas, located at 3898 Lafayette Road, Indianapolis, Indiana. Kevin James is an actor I want to like, but there is not one movie or TV show that he stars in which I like even a little, which is why I skipped the first Paul Blart movie, and after seeing the sequel, I'm happy I didn't see it. The first 30 seconds after the title I did enjoy. Good voiceover, touching music, and expressive, speechless acting. Then they start talking. It's one unfunny joke after another with slapstick and an overused misunderstanding that will lead to a pointless conflict later in the movie. This movie is at 1.5 hours long, and the production value was a little less. This could have been a straight to DVD release. For a short list of things I didn't care for was most of the jokes were about Kevin James' weight, the unneeded conflict, pointless bird fight scene, pointless stage scene, all the writing, disgusting banana scene, and many others. Las Vegas is not shown off at all, which I think is a miss for the city for not being able to for people to see it, but then again, at least it makes the city less connected to this movie. This is just another great example of why I try to avoid Kevin James and Adam Sandler movies. There are a handful of moments that are enjoyable, about 5 in all. For a few seconds after Paul Blart got into a fight, he walks up some stairs with people taking escalators around him at super speed, sort of like time lapse, while he's just walking normally, with some touching music. It was a very good few seconds that was very well shot. There was one bad guy who just kept getting tased over and over, and after a little while, it does get funny. Looking at the pianist during the bird fight scene, he just looking at him just not reacting to everything he's watching, it's just quite hilarious. But the most funniest scene out of the whole movie that got quite a few laughs from me was when Paul Blart was staring down the villain, Vincent, and they were yelling at each other about what I won't say. That's pretty much the only thing that you will probably have to watch on your own. As the camera zooms in on their faces until you're actually able to see spit fly out of their mouths. It's one of the very few funny scenes, and it's definitely the most funniest. That last scene in the hallway really did get quite a few good laughs from me. Overall, I hated this movie, and the few parts I did like can just be found on YouTube in, I don't know, in a few weeks or a few months, without the rest of the unfunny film dragging it down. So I must say that I gotta give this film a pass for anybody who wants to see it. I haven't seen the first Paul Blart. I'm happy I didn't. Something tells me that this is pretty much a copy to it. But there's just one scene and maybe a couple others that are just should be seen, but not in the movie theater with this movie. And so that was the movie I saw at Georgetown 14 Digital Cinema here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Until next time, what are you watching?